I was such a huge fan of this man's work. And then the script was just delightfully charming, funny, and touched one's heart. You could identify with it.
That is, of course, Pierce Brosnan reminiscing about his initial reaction when he received the script for Mrs. Doubtfire more than a quarter century ago. The cast of Mrs. Doubtfire reunited to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the iconic film, starring the late Robin Williams, who died more than 4 years ago. In 2014. Robin Williams, of course, brought people so much joy and laughter over the years, but he was in a constant battle with mental health issues that eventually led to him taking his own life. Well, today there are other comedians dealing with similar mental health issues, which has led to the creation of the International Comedy Film Festival that kicks off today in Las Vegas. Joining us to talk about the festival and who it benefits are Crystal Roney, the founder of Comedy World Network Foundation, and comedian Nikki Carr. Thank you both so much for being here today. Let's just give the broad overview of the festival. This is the first of its kind, right?
Yes, it is.
And it benefits, in particular, comedians who are battling mental health issues, right?
Well, through the foundation, Comedy World Network Foundation, the whole mission is to support comedians and people who create humor content because of the challenges, you know, that having access and development, and part of the development is, you know, just access to health, mental health, body health, personal development.
Yeah, so it's mental and physical then? And on the mental side of things, it's comedians deal with stuff. I mean, it seems like they're the funniest. You're hilarious and make so many people laugh, but there's also the other side of things, right, Nikki?
This is true. You can't leave out the dramedy, but I would just like to say I do not have mental health issues. I mean, you know, I'm a little bit crazy.
We all are.
I thought I might get help for it, but since they keep paying me for it, I think I'll just, you know, let it ride.
You
know
put yourself
what I mean?
out of a job, is what you do.
Exactly.
Crystal, how did you come up with the idea to do this, and the film festival in particular?
Well, hanging out with comedians. I'm not a comedian. I'm very nerdy. But I'm a backstage baby.
Yeah.
So my family's jazz, and I'm really emulating Jazz Foundation, which went to support jazz artists when they're ill or whatever they need. And when I came to hang out with the comedians, I was like, where's your support?
Yeah.
And it's not there. If they're not in SAG or some of the other entities, you know, that supports the arts, they're left alone. So with that, I had a lot of people sleeping on my couch, you know, and I thought, hey, you know, this is something that's needed, a conversation to match providers and access to development, not just mental, but part of the process that I've watched in becoming a comedian is understanding yourself, understanding people, and it's a walk.
Yeah, and Nikki, this is a tight fraternity. It seems like comedians, you're one or two people away from knowing somebody who is a comedian if you haven't met him or her already.
It is true. It is true. And I'm part of a national family. You know, being an only child, growing up an only child, these people are my true family. Like, there's a real love.
Yeah.
You know, they're the brothers and sisters that I've never had. Even people that I meet just first time, we meet a comedian and we click and it's love immediately. We may never see one another again, but that moment, you know, that initial meeting was
that bond.
Yeah, you have that bond. One comedian said to me, he said, you know, we all have the same last name, and I was like, oh, that's profound.
Well, I do want to make sure people know where they can get tickets to this festival going on this weekend. They can go to cwnfilmfest.com, and it starts today, goes through December 2nd. It is a lot of fun. Tickets start at $35 and go up to $100, but it all goes to a fantastic cause. Crystal, Nikki, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.